Yo guys, let me know in the comment section if you can see me, if you can hear me. Hello, hello. Let me know guys in the comment section. Yes, I am live, I think. Confirm me guys in the comment section. How is everyone doing? We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at Ethereum. We're going to take a look at SushiSwap. Also looking extremely bullish. I think my target is going to be around about the $18, and I'll explain why in this episode. But we could be having a major retracement, guys. Don't get overexcited. Don't jump into long positions trying to chase the price. Let's dive in straight away. 1 second guys, just getting some stuff ready here. Right, let me just go through the comments. Hello, hello, hello everyone. Hello, long time no see. Long time since I haven't done a live. When are we going to 50k BTC, Andy? Well, I think it's not going to be anytime soon. I think we might see a little bit of turbulence. In my opinion, I'm just bearish in the very short term. I'll be extremely bullish if the price of BTC does go to the 42k level range, okay? In between 40k and even 43k, I'm going to be extremely bullish round, you know, in between 38k even and 43. This is where a major buy zone, in my opinion. If we go back to the 4 hourly chart, you know, I am expecting that kind of another shakeout, ABC correction coming down to these levels. I might be wrong, guys, but I've seen this before. I've seen this kind of price action, and I do see this as an 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves, with the fifth wave being a little bit more extended. Being a massive drop here, breaking the structure, consolidation, a pump here to the 48, 49, even $50,000. Okay, we might see a major pump and then have that next major leg down, guys. And this would be a classic ABC correction. We did have an ABC correction right over here, guys, also, but the C was, yeah, we had a cascade. You know, C correction should have ended round about the $40,000 range, okay, but this was also a distribution. We saw that lower levels was very possible, but you know, this should have ended round about the $40,000 range, but we did have a little bit of panic selling right over here. So this can also, you know, bring a massive cascade of panic selling, you know, in between $42,000 and $40,000. We could actually wick down to $38,000. I'm seeing a lot of people being extremely bullish at these levels, and I don't know really why, because this is a classic ABC correction, guys. This would usually come back down and retest the lower points, right? We have broken out major resistance, don't get me wrong here, but the volume is so low. You know, who's in control here in the short term? The bears are, as you can see with this massive red candle. So yeah, I mean, the most bullish case scenario would be actually getting very strongly supported at the 46,500 range. You know, maybe the bears won't have enough steam to push it down, but in my opinion, I think yes, I think this is a very likely scenario to happen for Bitcoin. Let me just go quickly here through the comment section, say hello to everyone. Please check IOTX, and ING says nothing special, just a potato. Hi Andy, AVAX first, yeah? Right, hello everybody, says Mark Dutch, one of my moderators, one of my best supporters. How are you doing, Mark Dutch? How about smashing that like button before we get started? You got it, my man. 147 watching at this moment and only 32 likes. So let's try and smash up the like button, guys. And yeah, we'll get started straight away. Let me just go through the comment section. The first crypto I'm going to take a look at is Sushi here. We're going to do a quick analysis on Sushi, okay? Sushi is absolutely exploding at this moment. We are probably going to get a nice retracement, so we're going to take a look at that. The volume has been nice on the breakout. Right, I want to do the analysis, but first I want to read the comments, guys. I want to say hello to everybody here. Hi Andy, I hope you are doing fantastic. Could you take a look at Theta? Thank you, my good sir. You're very welcome, William. I'll be taking a look at Theta straight away. So I've got AVAX, I've got Theta, I've got IOTX. Okay, right. I'll be taking a look at them straight away. Let's go, says Tony. Yes, hello. What's up, King? Hello, Shrikang. BTC dumping, yes, very much. BTC is dumping. If you watched my video before, you know, this is, in my opinion, you know, taking a look at the 4-hourly chart just to get a little bit of noise. We have a massive dump here, guys, with a huge amount of volume. I could be wrong. We're just maybe going to have a retracement and have a massive pump here. But the probabilities are that we are forming a round top here. And this, in my opinion, is a classic ABC correction after a massive drop. Why is it a classic ABC correction? Because you do have, you know, if you know how to use Elliott Wave theory, ABC correction is from the bottom bit of the dump. You first see the A, right, which would be around about this level, which is the 47,400 right over there. Then we had the dump not going below the actual dump here at 42,400. It was around about the 43,400 right over there. And now you have the C right over here, potentially topping before we actually come back down to have you know, the next dump. Yeah, on my video before, this is a good way to know when the C correction is going to end. Taking this the Fibonacci extension from the low part, this has been the A correction, the B right over here. If you extend it, you can clearly see that we've just hit the 100% of the Fibonacci extension right over there, ready for potential dump. Okay, I could be wrong, guys. I've seen it before. You know, we're looking at the probabilities here. I know if this suddenly just turns over, we see a massive, huge amount of volume, then I'm going to see, you know, those people saying you were wrong. Yeah, but I'm just telling you the most probable scenario. Okay, I'm not trying to, you know, to. Let me just go. Hang on a second, guys. I've got my comment section that is gone a bit crazy at the moment. Hang on 1 second. I know I need to take a look at AVAX, IOTX, and which one else? Theta. Okay, let me go through the comment section here quickly, guys, and I'll go straight through these cryptos, okay? Right, Mark Dutch, what's your favorite coin for today? Are we finally going to see XRP? Rocket, yes, we are. We will take a look at XRP here, Mark Dutch, for sure. Right, let me, hello, Govind, how are you doing, Govind? Hello, one of my greatest supporters. Govind, how are you? Cheers from Amsterdam. Nicholas, hello. Right, let me just go here quickly. Hello, Alvaro. Dean, hearing well and clear. Great. Loud and clear. Great. Thank you, guys. I shorted Andy. Thanks for the last video, says Keith. Well, guys, make sure don't do anything that I say. This is my opinion, my experience. You know, I'm going to tell you what I am doing. I can get wrecked, absolutely. I still have my short position here on Bybit, currently at $725 in a profit. I'm going to check out, see how the Bitcoin price is going to push down, because if we push down with no volume, guys, I want to see some pretty aggressive movements now to the downside. If we do not see those aggressive movements and we are, you know, bouncing up and down here, I'm going to be considering closing my short position, because once we have an ABC correction, you know, it is time to start pushing down aggressively. If we start dancing around here, yeah, this means that the bears are not pushing down the price. So I'll probably will be considering exiting my position at a small profit, at a small loss. You know, this is the thing. Don't I'll be updating you with my videos also. It doesn't mean that you need to short. I mean, it was very, very likely after seeing these candles, you know, the bulls aren't, you know, pushing the price up, so with any volume at all. So stay cautious, because we are above a major resistance zone that can be turned into support. I want to see the price of Bitcoin having, you know, pushing down with some decent red volume here, as you can see. I want to see something like that. So let's see if in this live stream we're going to check out the price action. I'm expecting the price of BTC to have that, you know, to be pushed down. IOTA, what do you think, Andy? I see cup and handle. I'm taking a look at IOTA. Wilson straight away also. Right, XRP US dollar. Yes, Tushar, I will take a look. Hi, Andy. How are you doing today? Coffee loaded and ready for that good TA. I'm short on BTC. Absolutely great, guys. I mean, it is looking bearish, guys. It is looking bearish. Remember, I do mostly price action and volume. We sometimes see these Bart Simpson inverted patterns where suddenly, you know, we have a V-shaped recovery and it is what it is. But we are looking at the probabilities, guys. That's why don't use too much leverage. Don't risk more than you're willing to lose. Have tight stop losses. Okay, my stop losses is around about 50,500. I will be modifying that stop loss. But yeah, guys, you know the deal. We've broken a major structure here with a huge amount of volume. The retracement here hasn't got any volume at all. Okay, this is a classic ABC correction. It is just everything is aligning for this to push down in the next coming hours or a couple of days, all depending on. But as I said before, I'm going to wait for you know, the price action. If we are going to be here for a couple of days, guys, up and down, I will be exiting my position. I want to see an aggressive move to the downside in the coming hours or an aggressive move to the upside, you know, and then, you know, depending on how much volume. If we suddenly see a nice candle here with to the upside with volume, this is something to be considered. On any retracement, I might exit at a small loss. You know, this is something I need to pay attention to the chart in the next coming hours. But it all indicates that we might be seeing a severe drop very, very soon. BTC gonna drop badly, Andy? Yes, says Forex King. Yes, I mean, yeah, we're going on. We're sticking with the probabilities here, and the probabilities are higher to the downside from this point. Hi, bro. How are you doing, Cesar? Hey, someone please tell me how I can see which coin burning, what amount, and when live time. When is Link gonna smack? We do not know. We can do an analysis on Link straight away, Sebastian. I've got a bunch of cryptocurrencies now. They're all piling up. Hi, can you take a look at EGLD? Thanks, Andy. Yes, Adri, I'll be taking a look at EGLD. Just quickly through the comment section here to say hello. Andy, tell me. One second, guys. Right, I'm losing here the comment section. Hello, because they smoke that good hopium. Hi Andy, thank you for the live stream. Please check LRC and MTL coin. Wow, Andy, BTC gonna fall badly. Yes. Right, that's enough reading comment section. I need to go through the altcoins here from the people, because if not, I'm just gonna lose it. VeChain, please. Symmetrical triangle, says Guitar APX. Right, Andy, BTC gonna fall badly? Yeah, I mean, maybe yes. It looks like, you know, there's a higher chance now from this point when you have this relief rally with this volume. You know, the most likely scenario is having a rollover from this point. Okay, I was expecting a little bit more of a pump, but you know, sometimes, a lot of the times, I miss my trade opportunities. If we take the Fibonacci from the top to the bottom, I was expecting a 62% level golden pocket touch, which is at around about the $49,000. We only just hit 48,500. So yeah, even though we did, if the price of BTC did have a pump from here, and still the volume was super low, I would be adding to my position, to my short position. Okay, that was my plan. I was going to start adding to my short position as soon as we were pumping to the $49,000 range, but we didn't. We are currently falling now. Ola, you are bearish now. Could you share a bit your TA? Yeah, this is what I got for the TA. The reason why I am bearish is because we've broken a major resistance zone with hardly any volume at all, guys. You know, I look at the volume most of the times. We did have this descending wedge that we called very, very nicely on the 4 hourly. Descending wedge right over there. And we broke out, and the target from this was met already. You either get the back or the wedge, or when you reach the top of the wedge here at the 47,500, you start exiting your positions. But from the breakout, you can clearly see, you know, this is the width of the back of the wedge. We hit you know, the target right over here, as you can see. Now looking at the trend here has been broken to the downside. So volume is down, ABC correction. I mean, it is just probabilities that we are going to roll down from here. But there is always that chance that somebody might come in and just place a couple of billion, and then we're going to see a massive candle to the upside. So anyway, let's take a look at the cryptos. Oh, you're shorting? Yes, I am shorting, but in the very short term. I am bullish on Bitcoin in the coming months, but in the, you know, next week potentially, or depending, you know, I'll start becoming bullish if we have, you know, a massive V-shaped recovery and start breaking, you know, the $52,500 range. But for the moment, I'm expecting a little bit of a cool off and a shakeout for BTC. I've said it before in my videos. I'm expecting this kind of movement. I'm not sure if we will go below $42,000, but or a double bottom from this range, something like this, or potentially breaking the 42,000, hitting that $40,000 range and getting here a massive consolidation before we start pumping. I am extremely bullish in the mid-long term in the next coming months, but maybe a week or two a little bit bearish because of this massive breakout with volume. Right, that's enough talk. Let's take a look at these cryptocurrencies that the people want me to take a look at. Sushi. Right, first of all, Sushi, I got someone on the Telegram group asking for Sushi. And if you're not joined the Telegram group, check it out, guys. We've got an alerts channel and also the Telegram group for the community. We all, you know, discuss. I hop in there sometimes and we talk about different cryptos and analysis. So make sure to join it. The Telegram group is down below, okay, in the description. Now, somebody was asking me, I can't remember who it was now, for Sushi. Sushi, we did break the $14, $15 major resistance. We've been talking about this major resistance now for weeks. As you can see here, we touched it several times. We do have some support right over here, and you know, we got resistance. So there's many touches here where I have this purple box. We just suddenly broke it with some decent amount of volume. This volume is pretty high from this breakout, okay, going all the way above round about the $16. We did hit the $16 here on Sushi, but obviously after a major pump, what can we expect? A major correction. So this is what I've seen also for Sushi. I haven't done an analysis on Sushi for a long time. We were creating these lower highs and these lower lows on the price action, creating this kind of descending broadening wedge, which is a bullish pattern. We've currently broken out, and most importantly, we've broken out with volume. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see on the charts. Nice, healthy price action, nice patterns breaking up with some decent volume. The measured move from this is getting the width, okay? And from the breakout, you can clearly see here that the $18 range is the target here for Sushi. It is actually where we do have a little bit of resistance here in the past, okay? Right over here, we did have a major touch of resistance there. We touched it and came straight back down. And yeah, this is what I'm expecting for Sushi. But are we going to go straight up from here now that we pumped? No, I think that we might have a decent correction, especially if BTC does have you know, a major drop of a couple of $1,000s. I think Sushi might come back down to the 14 or even 13.50, retesting the resistance here, turning it into support before we actually have that major run up here on Sushi. Now, guys, what else? Let me just, you know, take a look at this, because this is the kind of price action. There's no volume on this really, but the kind of price action that we are looking for BTC now. This is Sushi. You have a major drop, you have a kind of dead cat bounce, and then you have a major run up right over here. This is something that is happening for BTC. As you can see, you have a drop. Whoops, what have I touched here? You have a drop. You have a kind of dead cat bounce going to the downside. You have a relief rally. And then, you know, most of the times when you do this kind of price action, you tend to roll over, okay? And this is what happened to Sushi also here. You know, this type of price action, you have a drop, kind of dead cat bounce, you have a relief rally, and then you drop back down. Just to get you an example of charting, you know, it's just probabilities. Don't get mad if I'm not right. I am shorting. I will get wrecked if we suddenly have a massive pump above $50,000. Right, let's take a look at IOTX here for nothing special, just a potato. IOTX. Right, let's take a look at this crypto. Right, IOTX did have a major drop here from this major resistance. Let me just zoom out here on the daily. We did fail. Right, this was an unlikely scenario, but it did happen. With this major resistance that turned into support here, finally failed because, yeah, eventually, you know, this red candle right over here. You know the deal, guys. Most of the times on my videos, I do analysis on Bitcoin and Ethereum. And if Bitcoin is looking bearish, 95% of the cryptos are going to be bearish too if Bitcoin does have those movements to the downside. So remember, BTC did have this drop on the 7th of September. We were calling this potential drop on BTC. That's why I was taking profits on all of my altcoins, because things could get really, really messy. And yeah, on IOTX, we should have held very, very nicely this major support range around about the 7.5 cents. Okay, because we did have a major nice resistance there with volume. We did break out extremely well here with volume. We were kind of finding a floor here on IOTX, but yeah, on the 7th of September, we had that major drop for BTC and Ethereum and most of the altcoins. So we finally didn't hold here the support, breaking to the downside. And now we are getting a little bit of resistance, as you can see here. So yeah, I mean, what can we expect here for IOTX? If I zoom in here on the day, zoom out on the daily, I think IOTX should be recovering pretty good. Remember, we do have a huge amount of volume. I think the floor here for IOTX is very, very close, because after a massive pump like this with this huge amount of volume, it is very, very unlikely that you are going to go below this massive run up with this huge amount of volume. The trend is pretty clear to the upside. I just don't know how far down this correction can go down if BTC does have, you know, a major leg down. Remember, guys, BTC usually leads the way for 95% of the altcoins. So if we do have that drop on BTC, you know, to the 42k levels, then yeah, eventually IOTX will get hit, and you know, we might be going below 5 cents, potentially 4 cents in the immediate short term. So I'm just a little bit cautious on the altcoins. When I see Bitcoin that is going to have sideways action or bullish momentum, then yeah, we're looking for major opportunities on altcoins, because there is where we can make the most amount of money. They do pump much more percentage than Bitcoin. So anyway, this is what I got on IOTX. I'm a little bit cautious now. Stay on standby. I don't think the price would go below the 2 cents, because you know, this would be the start of this major pump. So anywhere in between 4 and 6 cents, I think, is a major buy for IOTX. Right, let's take a look at AVAX here. Yes, let's take a look at AVAX, because AVAX has been very bullish, right, in the next for the last few weeks. Right, what can we see here for AVAX? Let's go to the 4 hourly. Right, AVAX had a descending wedge right over here, and we got supported by the resistance. This is the thing about the wedges also, that you can break out and then you come all the way back down and retest the resistance as support, but you know, just after, you know, quite a few days. As you can see right here, this was the 7th of September major drop. We just had that wick down and then managed to hold very, very nicely as support. We were talking on AVAX that the $38, we wicked down below to $30. This is the thing with altcoins, they are extremely volatile. $38, it's been such a huge resistance right over there. We talked about this before on AVAX. You know, be careful, because it's nothing is for certain that we are going to hold this level, but we just wicked down below because of the 7th of September major drop. Okay, we did see that massive drop, but straight away we recovered from there. You know, it was very unlikely seeing such a strong resistance, you know, that we turned nicely into support to be broken here, you know, in the immediate short term and continue to the downside. It was very unlikely, but you know, this is what happens with altcoins. This is what happens with the volatility of the crypto market. If you are using extremely high leverage and your stop loss or your liquidation price is very, very close to your entry point, such as here or here, if you have it right over there, you know, you need to be a little bit cautious. Your liquidation price should be far away, and you shouldn't be using too much leverage, because this volatility is very, very possible in crypto, as you can see, and this is just going to wipe you out of the market. So AVAX is looking pretty bullish. We're currently pumping right now. We did have that major potential fake out here from all-time highs, right? I can see the last all-time highs here from February hitting the $60, and now AVAX is currently having that decent, you know, potential breakout. We can see AVX having that massive hype, okay, that Solana has had. Remember when Solana broke all-time highs? Remember when Cardano broke the all-time highs? Also, it went absolutely mad, and yes, Solana did, and this is a very good blockchain project also. You know, just to take a quick look at Solana. Solana went absolutely crazy once we broke the all-time highs. Right over here. So this is some movement like this could happen to AVAX, okay? When you break all-time highs, price discovery is on the way, and price discovery can be really, really bad. It can just pump, you know, just 5%, 10%, or you can see a massive 150% pump. So I would be bullish on AVAX, okay? If we start pumping nicely on AVAX with some decent volume, any type of retracement would be a great opportunity to long to retest the highs. From now, look how many times we've retested the all-time highs. We got this all-time high from here back in February, and we also got the all-time high here on late August, and another one here at the 12th of September, retesting 3 times. And now it does look like it is time for AVAX to start pumping hard. Remember that, you know, Solana was, we do see those blockchain projects such as Fantom, Solana, Cardano, you know, breaking all-time highs and going to higher levels. That's why it's not all of the cryptos. When BTC has a dump or goes sideways, it doesn't mean that all of the altcoins are going to do it. You know the deal. We do see some of those crypto projects, especially good blockchain projects, that can continue pumping, such as AVAX, Solana, Cardano. Right, let's take a look at XRP, Theta network first. Theta, let's take a look at Theta. I'm extremely bullish on Theta. Yeah, Theta is just basically after the 7th of September dump, it is just going sideways. Can we come to lower levels? Yes, we might see a couple of wicks below $6 potentially, but nothing too important. You know, as you can see in the past here, it's been extremely hard support right over here, as you can see. So just a few wicks. This is a major support, the $6, maybe a few wicks below $6, and then start pumping hard, in my opinion, for Theta. We do have a massive descending wedge, okay, here, that did break out to the upside. Now, what can we expect? We can expect some downside, but I think that's just going to be buying opportunities, guys, because this is going to start running in the next coming months to the upside, in my opinion. The chart is looking very, very bullish. This is the moment you want to buy, not the moment where you're hitting all-time highs. Okay, so stay you know, cautious on this. We might see a few dumps below $6 and then start pumping. Very bullish chart, Theta. XRP, what's going on with XRP? Because XRP is holding by a thread above the $1. At least it has done for the last couple of weeks. Let's go here on the 4 hourly, and yeah, we did have a kind of a descending wedge or descending triangle kind of pattern that broke out nicely, and then we had the 7th of September absolutely liquidating a lot of over leveraged people. And yeah, well, most important level here on XRP is just above the $1. This is why we got this orange box right over here, And why is it such an important level? Because it's been a super strong support in the past and resistance. This is the $1, $1.05 approximately. Now, if we did lose this level, then it's not going to be looking good for XRP, but I do believe so. We're just going to see a little bit of volatility, potentially hitting 90 cents again, just like we had here, the major dip. Watch out for those potential spring points, just like what happened with Bitcoin back in May and June. Okay, everybody was calling for 25k BTC or 20k BTC, and the only thing that you saw was you know, these spring points before you actually started pumping. So if BTC does have that major drop, yeah, I do see XRP potentially having another fake out situation here, going to the 90 cent level, 95 cent, you know, going below the $1 for a little bit, getting a little bit of volatility before we actually start pumping again. Okay, so $1 is extreme major level. 90 cents, you know, 90 cents, you will be lucky to scoop up some XRP for 90 cents if you are holding XRP eventually. Guys, now I want to talk about PrimeXBT here for 1 second, because PrimeXBT has added, I've just noticed today, has added Dogecoin. It's added DOT also, DOT against BTC. What else? ADA BTC, ADA US dollar. They have Chainlink also. They have a bunch of cryptocurrencies that have just been added. And you know, the good thing about PrimeXBT is that you use Bitcoin or Ethereum as collateral. You can also use USDT or USDC if you wish. And by using my link in the description, you're getting 50% added to your deposit. I am getting a small commission. You getting the best bonus available, guys. So make sure to check it out. Be careful. This is for experienced traders, guys. Don't you risk to earn more than you're willing to lose, okay? Right, what's happening with BTC? BTC are having that major drop. This is the kind of price action that I was expecting. This is the kind of price action that I want to see. I want to see pretty aggressive price action now to the downside in the next coming hours, potentially a day or two. The only thing I'm cautious here about is the volume. I want to see really high volume here for the bears to start pushing the price of BTC down. Only thing I'm concerned about is this major support range, which is at the $47,000 now, which we are currently just about to touch. $46,800, $47,000. It might not be easy for the bears to break down, but I think finally they will manage to have that major leg down. I got my position here on buy a bit over $1,000 in a profit right now. Yeah, all depending on what happens in the next coming hours. I want to check out if the bears not going to manage to push down below $47,000 and they are going to struggle. I might be closing my position. Okay. This is the thing now, you know, I want to start seeing some volume here coming in the next coming hours, so I can see the price of BTC pushing back down the $47,000. Now, if we start dancing around here above the $47,000, it is very likely that we will have that turnover point, okay? Remember, I will be updating you also tomorrow morning straight away with the price action. This is the thing, you know, I might be bearish here, but all depending on the next coming hours price action, I might turn bullish. It all depends on what happens in the next coming hours, especially with the volume coming in. If we suddenly see a drop and a massive hammer candle, okay, a green hammer candle with a huge amount of volume, I'm flipping bullish, guys, because this is, you know, it all depends on the price action that happens in the coming hours. Now, let's take a look at some different BTC dumping in the comment section. Yes, it is. One Harmony, Andy says, Joseph, I'm holding my bag tight since 5 cents. Let's take a look at Harmony one. Also, Harmony, I think, is it will have its moment. What is going on with Harmony? I think this one is going to also break all-time high. All these blockchain projects that have been touching all-time highs, such as AVAX, such as Harmony here, these are blockchain projects. Blockchain projects are going to have their moment, such as Solana, ADA. We've seen, you know, different ones. What else? Terra Luna. these blockchain projects are going to have that moment also to break all-time highs. They're just lagging behind. They are retesting resistance, okay, from all-time high, such as AVX. AVAX is also just breaking now the $60 all-time high from February, which this is going to be very, very bullish. We're going to start seeing these blockchain projects having those major 50, 100% moves to the upside. Solana has done it already, ADA, Terra, all these blockchain projects. So they're going to have their kind of DeFi hype that they had in August, summer of 2020. They are having their moment now. Everybody's like saying this blockchain project is better, this one's better, AVAX is better, Solana is better. You know, they all got the pros and cons. So a lot of them are going to have a lot of FOMO and hype. So what I see on Harmony, one is, yeah, we've retested the all-time high, okay? Let me just get a box right over there. Retested, it was a complete fail, first attempt, so now we're going to see a third attempt at some point. We've got 1, 2 attempts. Now, after this correction, at some point, we're going to have that third attempt, and I think on the third or fourth attempt, it's very, very likely we are going to start breaking. It is a pretty decent blockchain project, and this is what is happening for AVAX right now. Okay, like I said, retesting highs. Look what happened right over here. You know, a lot of people using leverage though, but that's why there's a lot of volatility. We have the all-time high here. We got the second retest. Harmony 1 is currently retesting the second time. It might see a different decent correction, and now we are having, you know, that third retest again. It looks like we were breaking, still coming back down. And now it looks like that finally we are going to start seeing AVAX having, you know, a run up in the next coming weeks. We might see still some more volatility. I think this is better a buy and hold cryptocurrency than trading, because, you know, once we are trying to break the all-time high, the volatility can be absolutely crazy here. Before, until you start having major pumps to the upside. Now let's take a look at audio USDT. Cup and handle says Fenny. Let's take a look at this crypto audio. Cup and handle time frame, Fenny. Right, this was a complete fail. This breakout, there was absolutely no volume. This is what I had on the chart. We had a kind of a flag right over here. But we absolutely had I didn't touch. This is what I had on the chart. And, you know, one of the most important things is checking out the volume here from the breakout. And what we did say that check out here what I've got on the chart. I have the lower highs right over here, right? I have this box right over here with this lower high trying to break out the last lower high. Let me just zoom in here so you guys can check it out. Because this could have easily been a massive pull. Like I have this target, we enter here the bear flag, right? We did have just about the breakout with, you know, not too much volume. This is why we're a little bit cautious. And I said, guys, look, we've broken out from the bear flag, but we do not have much volume, and we haven't broken out from the last lower high, which was this one right over here. We retested it, so I did create this box right over there. And yeah, we finally got massive rejected, and the 7th of September came in where we had the massive dump, came back down, and we actually got supported here very, very nicely from the actual, these low major support trend, as you can see, just touching there. Now, obviously the 7th of September is just volatility, guys. It doesn't matter what happened. It's just volatility. It's just noise. Okay, it's not healthy price action to the upside or to the downside. It's just noise. It's just to get distracted. I don't take any notice of major volatile movements like that. Cup and handle, okay, says Fenny on audio US dollar. Right, where is the cup and handle? Where is the cup and handle? Are you talking about from the all-time high here? This being a cup? Yeah, it would be nice though to see this resistance to come in a little bit higher. This being a cup and this a handle, yeah, it's not the most beautiful. I'm not sure if this is the cup and handle that you see, but But anyway, this is a major buying zone for audio, guys, and the reason why is because we have had a massive pump with a huge amount of volume right there, and this has just been a nice healthy retracement. We are going to start finding a bottom right over here at some point very, very soon, in my opinion, and then start pumping. Audio, I think, is a very, very good crypto to hold, to buy and hold. So yeah, check it out, guys. Audio is a very good project. Bro, please, Alice, US dollar, says Cesar. Yeah, we'll take a look at this one straight away. Right, let's take a look at Alice, which is a NFT project. This one didn't do very well in the immediate short term. Yeah, what can we expect with this one? We are getting a major support here. Let's zoom out. Nothing to say about this one. We do not have a clear trend on Alice with the price data that I've got here. We were calling very, very nicely, I think, you know, this kind of descending wedge breakout to the upside, coming back down, retesting. We can get this out of the way now. We were breaking out here major resistance, sorry, which was at the 18.50, guys, and you know the deal. When we break a major resistance and turning it into support, you know when we want to enter. We have a massive pump right over here, as you can see, right, or with Alice. Then you have a retracement to the resistance turning into support, right? This is why I've got this box here. We've got a resistance point there. You come back down, retest the support. This is a major buy zone. Where do you want to exit? At a double top, because you do not know you're going to break the all-time high. So this was a perfect trade there. And yeah, you don't re-enter when you come back down, because you've already retested it and come back up. And here you are forming a double top, which is extremely bearish. You want to try and break the high here from the breakout at the first attempt, without touching the support again, because if you come back down and retest it, this is not a buying zone. It is the first attempt at buying zone. Now you created an M pattern, you know, a double top pattern here, and yeah, basically you did lose this major support and dropped here for Alice on the 7th of September, creating that massive drop. We are getting supported nicely from this support, as you can see, this purple box, which is the $11.70 range. It is a major support range. Now if we do, I think what is going to happen to Alice is that we're gonna hover around this range for a few days. We've got a major resistance here. This is the $15.50, and major support the $11.50. I think we're just going to be bouncing around here in this range, you know, for a couple of days. Now, if we do lose the $11.50 here on Alice, it's not going to be looking good. Major retest here at this support is very, very likely, which is at the $8. So if we do lose this major support range with volume, it is very likely we'll be hitting $8 here for Alice. So make sure to check this out. To start becoming bullish here on Alice, we at least need to break here the $16, which is this major resistance. Now there is a possibility that we might be creating a kind of head and shoulder right over here. So this is not going to be looking good if we do lose that $11 support range. Right, let's take a look at these other different cryptos, guys. I'm going mad here in between the comment section. Mickey Medina, Dale Andres, when Lambo? Yes, I mean, I could get a Lambo, but yeah, I prefer investing my money actually and growing the money instead of just getting a Lamborghini. Yeah, should be getting a few million. Until I don't have a few million, no Lamborghini I am buying. Andy, with your guideline, having good profit right now on short. Forex King, absolutely great. What's going on? Be careful because... yeah, stay cautious. I'm in a decent profit right now, but all depending on the price action here in the next coming hours. I'm not sure if I'm going to hold this, okay? All depending on what happens on BTC in the next coming hours, or at least 24 hours. Because if we do see a lot of choppy price action here above the 46,800, which is the major support range, I am probably going to be thinking of exiting my position, okay? I want to see a pretty aggressive move to the downside. This is what usually happens when you have an ABC correction. You want to start, you know, seeing the price action, the bears pushing the price down, because if you do not see any volume when I mean, guys, just let me explain one thing here. The thing is, when you see price action to the upside, or depending if you're bullish or not, you want to start seeing volume. Now, we are starting to, now it's the bears' turn, right? We are pushing down from this point, which is the 48,480. We are starting to push down right now. So now that the action is bearish, this is the moment where we want to start seeing some volume now, okay? Then this is going to confirm that, yes, the bears are, it is very, very likely that the bears will be pushing the price back down to that 44, 43k levels that potentially we are expecting. The only thing that I am cautious now is the volume pushing to the downside and this major support holding. If we are going to start dancing around here, I might be exiting my position, because this is a scalp position really. It was going to be a kind of swing because I might have it open depending on a couple of days, or depending on the price action that happens next. Zen is ready to explode once trading starts on Coinbase, says Crypto Knight. Let's take a look at Zen. Horizon. We had a very decent candle here breaking, having a massive pump. Let's go to the daily. I haven't done any analysis on this cryptocurrency, but very, very similar price action to a lot of them. We didn't manage to get above this major resistance here on a Horizon. We just had a wick to the upside and back down on the daily. Let's go to the 4 hourly. Yeah, I think Horizon needs to break the $120 to start becoming pretty bullish. Hi Andy, did you see Telegram? No, I didn't. FG, no, I'm not looking at Telegram at the moment. Just trying to read most of the comment section here on the live stream. WRX Andy Arigato, says Troy. Let's take a look at WRX. WRX here quickly on the chart. WRX had a massive run here in April, going to the $6. I think WRX is potentially finding a nice bottom very, very soon. As you can see, the price action here on the daily, you know, we did create this massive low. This was from the May sell-off, and, you know, finally finding that kind of floor. I don't think that we are going to fall below the 70 cents here for WRX. Let's go to the 4 hourly. We did see September drop, okay, the 7th of September, losing a major support range, okay. I'm just going zooming in here on the 4 hourly chart on WRX, and you know, this is the one of the most important boxes that I've got here for WRX is the $1.30, where we did have a major support range there. Support, once we broke below it, it has been a major resistance, as you can see, and then we finally came to lower levels. As soon as we broke the $1.30, it seems like a very important level. We did manage to bounce here nicely as support. What happened here, that we had the 7th of September major sell-off, we came below the $1.30, and now we are currently below this range, so it's not looking very good here in the immediate short term for WRX. We are below a major resistance as you can see, which is the $1.30, came down here, and we are getting rejected every single time. So we can see a little bit of volatility to the downside here in the immediate short term before we start pumping potentially here on WRX. Chart is not looking the best one. We might just see a little bit of downside here more before we actually, you know, confirm this bottom and start pumping. But, you know, if you are bullish on in this project, these are the moments where you want to buy in when you see the bears are getting exhausted. You're having a floor, right? You could see a drip below these levels, but it is very unlikely. You usually find a floor on it. This is a market cycle, right? Boom, massive hype, pump, you know, and then you think this is a correction, then this is just a massive multi-monthly drop, consolidating. If you are bullish on this project, this is the moment you want to start buying in. Hello from Bali. Hello, almost 300 viewers. Can we get Andy 200 likes? You are all amazing. Thank you guys. Yeah, 278 at this moment. Make sure to smash up the like button. Let's try and get this live stream to 200 likes. That is for sure. Hi Andy, can you have a look at EGLD please? Yes Terence, yes, I'll take a look at EGLD straight away. I've taken a look at XRP already. RWEV also, yeah, right, let's take a look at EGLD, Elrond, EGLD, yes, EGLD as ticker symbol. Yeah, EGLD has been doing absolutely excellent here in the last week or so. We had an excellent run up. Yeah, from the 8th of, yeah, just after the 7th of September dump, we found a floor here and had a massive run up. Has Elrond broken all-time highs? This is my question. Was the all-time high here for Elrond? Yeah, around about the 247. So yeah, I mean, this is the thing, guys. Elrond is another blockchain project, absolutely great. They are starting to break all-time highs, such as Solana, Cardano did, you know, a couple of weeks back. We might see a massive hype in these altcoin blockchain projects in the next coming week or two. Okay, we might see a little bit of volatility in the immediate short term to the downside, depending on if Bitcoin does have that major drop, because they all get affected, guys. As you can see, this major red candle here on EGLD was the 7th of September. All of the cryptocurrencies, if Bitcoin does have a severe drop, they all get affected at some point. So expect some volatility. EGLD breaking all-time highs, extremely bullish. We can see this crypto in the next coming week going absolutely crazy to the upside. First, we need to check out BTC. What is going on? What is going on for BTC? Right. Hi, can you take a look at Fantom? Yeah, Fantom had its hype. Let's take a look at Fantom. Also a very, very good blockchain project. It's not blockchain actually. Fantom doesn't work with blockchain technology. Something similar, but it's not blockchain technology. Now that I remember. Fantom had a massive hype as soon as it broke. As you can see, the all-time high are just below the $1. It went all the way up here to almost $2, making over 100% pump. Now, yeah, basically Fantom is just having a massive consolidation. I do see this potentially dropping a little bit lower here for Fantom. We had a massive run up for the last few weeks, you know, from the beginning of August. Yeah, it would make sense that we do have a cool off. I think maybe money from these cryptos are going to pour into EGLD, AVAX, you know, Harmony. They're just about breaking the all-time high. These are the ones that are going to have that hype now, in my opinion. So yeah, that's what I got for Fantom. I think Fantom is just going to have a cool off. Let's take a look, you know, extremely short analysis here on Fantom. We are getting a decent bounce here from this major support, which is at the $1.18, $1.20. Got a resistance. We got massive bounce here as support. Now, if we do break this level, I think a retest here are just below the $1 which is the all-time high. It's very possible, very possible for Fantom. RSI, what can we see here on the RSI? Nothing too special. We did have massive bearish divergence on the 4 hourly, and currently at oversold territory on the 4 hourly. If we take a look at the daily, yeah, we could see a major cool off here. Still on the RSI on the daily chart for Fantom. Right. Mario Morman, I'm short from 52k. If it not drops now, I will hedge 150% target for me. 38k if it pump to 49k full hedge. Nice move, Mario. Yes. EOS, yeah, let's take a look at EOS. I hate doing technical analysis on EOS. It's very volatile, and it does what it wants to do. We did have a beautiful descending wedge here for EOS. Right over there, meeting the target here, which is the top of the wedge. And after that, we had a, breaking a major resistance zone, and then having that massive sell-off here from the 7th of September. So we did come all the way up here to the $6.30 and came all the way down to the $4.20. What can we expect now for EOS? Let's try and find... Yeah, we do have an important support range at $4.50 here for EOS. Next major support would be the $4.20. This is where we just wicked down. We had a massive resistance right over here. So this is where we just touched. I think ultimate bottom here for EOS would be round about that $4 range. If BTC does have that major drop, then I think EOS could go down to the $4 area approximately. This is where we would be finding a very decent support, in my opinion, before we bottom out at some point and start pumping. Now, if BTC starts pumping, then yeah, eventually I do see a potential recovery, attempting to break this major resistance zone. But yeah, I don't like analysis on EOS. It's been such an extremely volatile crypto. Like a pump and dump, massive pump, huge volatility up here, back down. It's not one of my favorites really to look at the chart. But yeah, technically it's looking bullish because we are, after creating these lower lows point here in May and June, July, we technically created a higher low right over there. So the structure is looking bullish. Bears are losing steam, but expect some volatility here before we start pumping again for EOS, in my opinion. Or depending on Bitcoin, guys. Most of the eyes are on Bitcoin right now, okay? Bitcoin, Ethereum. See what they are going to do in the next coming days. Hi Andy, what do you think about Chiliz in long term, and have you ever think about to hold it? Thank you. Chiliz is a great project. They want to take over the sports industry, tokenizing lots of different teams. I know that already Barcelona, we got Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, and I think they want to take it, they want to tokenize the teams of a huge amount of sports. So I think Chiliz is going to do absolutely great. It has also got its own blockchain. So yeah, Chiliz, I remember buying Chiliz at 2 cents and I sold all of my Chiliz for 6 cents. I made a 3x or a 4x on Chiliz, and I distributed it back into Bitcoin, Chainlink, one of my long-term holdings. And yeah, what is Chiliz right now? I do remember buying Chiliz at 2 cents and selling at a 3x. So yeah, if I would have held that, I would have made a little bit more profit, I think, because Bitcoin and Chainlink haven't performed as well as Chiliz. making that pretty nice 15x since I bought it. But yeah, I remember buying it here around about the 2-cent level. I made a quick profit here. I saw it going to 6 cents, and then I saw it going to of almost 80 cents. It was absolutely insane, and I did buy a huge amount of Chiliz just to speculate in the short term. But yeah, it's a very, very good, cool project. I think it wants to take over the sports industry, tokenizing different teams around the world, and I'm bullish on Chiliz. But yeah, let's take a look at the chart here. What is the ticker symbol for Chiliz? CHZ. Just a lot of volatility around this major area. It seems like Chiliz did get hit pretty badly after the 7th sell-off. Right over here, we did, just in 4 hours we went from 40 cents all the way down to the 27 cents. That was a massive hit for Chiliz. Now we should be finding a floor here for Chiliz very, very soon. We have a major resistance that's being support and resistance right over here, as you can see, just hovering around this box area. We should be finding a floor here for Chiliz. We might see a little bit of volatility retesting the low part, but I think a potential double bottom is very, very likely here for Chiliz. I see this major price action. This is clearly, in my opinion, a disbelief phase. Okay, we've had the cycle, right? We enter into this anger and depression situation, and then this is part of the disbelief phase where we might see a lot of volatility before we start seeing massive pumps in the next coming months. So this is my take. This has been just the first shakeout. We might have one more shakeout here in the immediate short term before we start pumping, in my opinion. I think the Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency space has to see that major hype in the next coming months. Now is the moment where a lot of people are starting to get into crypto. For the last few months, you people that are watching this live stream, friends talking about crypto, family members are talking about crypto. I bet you've experienced that moment, and this is the moment where a lot of people are starting to getting, and we haven't seen that major hype because they want to buy in. They're learning how to use different exchanges, and they're the ones that are gonna dive in right now when we have that massive hype and seeing, if Bitcoin hits $100,000, there's going to be a massive FOMO hype. People buying in at those levels, guys. It's such a nice round number that people are thinking, I need to buy Bitcoin at, because it's over $100,000. Andy, your views on MATIC? I think MATIC is great. MATIC will be doing very well in the next coming, in the mid-term, in my opinion. I'm not sure, all depending on how Ethereum scales. MATIC will be doing good or not. If Ethereum doesn't scale well, MATIC is going to be doing very, very well. But yeah, for Ethereum to scale, I think MATIC is going to take a long time because look how many projects are built on the Ethereum network, and it's a little bit too saturated. So layer 2 solutions such as MATIC is very much needed here for the coming years. So what can we see here for MATIC? MATIC is getting I think, yeah, ultimate low position here for MATIC would be around about the $1.20 range. There is a chance that we might, if we do lose the $1.20, it can get a little bit bloody here in the short term. My next major support range would be the $1. $1 has been an extreme support here for MATIC. As you can see, several bounces. We did get a little bit of resistance there, and then as soon as we broke out, it turned into support. So it is a major level, the $1, and also the $1.20 is a major level. It's been support here, resistance there, and we now just got very nicely supported by this range. Same scenario here for MATIC, such like Bitcoin. You know, if we do, you know, check out here this major drop with this huge amount of volume, we are seeing a kind of ABC correction, right? So most likely would be coming back down here in the next coming days to retest the $1.20 instead of having a pump here retesting the $1.70. You know, when you break a major uptrend structure, you do have a little bit of downtrend and find a floor before you start pumping again. So anyway, I could be totally wrong. Just with my experience, how I have seen, I see this more probable to break down, then come back up here and retest the resistance, all depending on what Bitcoin does in the next coming days. I've done Fantom already. Neo, hi, can you look at MBOX USDT, please? Says Enrico. Yes. Hi, GALA, please. Andy, your view on MATIC. Yeah, I've checked that one. Right, let's take a look at MBOX. What is MBOX? What's the ticker symbol? Is it MBOX? Right, let's take a look at MBOX on the chart. I have no idea what this project is. Not too much data here on the chart, but second, yeah, let's just take a look here on Binance chart, and it seems like a pretty new project, but it looks pretty bullish actually. It looks pretty bullish. Now, we did create lower highs here on MBOX, and now we are currently hitting this lower high right over here. As soon as we break this lower high, it is going to be looking pretty good on MBOX. As you can see, we do have, you know, like a support level right over there, a resistance here. We are currently hitting that resistance. If we manage to get above this range, I do see this kind of a double bottom, right? Because we have found a floor right over here at the $4.50. So this is clearly a double bottom right over there. If we do manage to break this resistance here for MBOX, it is very, very likely that we will be hitting the $8.50 approximately. I want to see a nice candle here breaking the $7 range, and then, you know, if we got nice volume and nice price action, I think very likely that we are going to hit $8, the $8 range here for MBOX, right? Yeah, just above the $8. Not looking too bad, not looking too bad. It looks like it's found its bottom and it's ready to see some pumpy action. Is that BTC go down below 47k, Alvin? I'm not sure what will happen. I mean, guys, if I see the price action of BTC dancing around here for a long time, pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump, this is the moment where we want to see a rollover, because the longer we are here, while we are going down in the immediate short term, if we do not see any volume, this means that the bulls can step in and have a massive candle to the upside. I want to see in the next coming hours, you know, potentially before tonight, if we do not break $47,000 to the downside, I think I might be considering exiting my position, because this is the moment where you might see a potential rollover. You might see the bulls stepping back in and pumping the price. So remember, 47,000, we need to drop below 47 in the next coming hours, because if we start dancing around, I might be exiting my position. Netherlands Senate House plans on banning crypto. Andy, check this news press release on Google today. Wow, Taiwo, I did not see this, but this is definitely not good news in the short term. We might see a little bit of volatility just because of that. AVAX still pumping. Yeah, AVAX is looking pretty good, guys. Stay cautious on AVAX because it is just breaking the all-time highs right now. It's the fourth attempt We might see AVAX at, you know, $100 in a matter of a few days. Remember what happened with Solana once we broke the all-time highs. Remember what happened to ADA. We started pumping like crazy for the next few days. Abu says C98. Let's take a look at C98. Yeah, not too much data on this, but if you're bullish on this project, I think it's just having a nice retracement, massive pump here. We haven't got too much data here to check out different support and resistance, but a massive pump with some nice volume, just a nice healthy retracement. I would be waiting for a confirm bottom, okay? We haven't confirmed. As soon as we start breaking, you know, we have lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. As soon as we start breaking the last lower high, it's going to be looking bullish. Okay, but until then, this could still continue down until we find a floor. We haven't got too much price data here to check out nice support levels, but it seems like that this range is a major support. We have a nice consolidation right over here, which is at $3.15 on C98. We've got nice 2 bounces there. Now if we do manage to break this lower high there, then it's going to be looking bullish, but until then we might be coming down retesting, and this might be like a kind of descending triangle, which is a very bearish pattern. I've checked Fantom already. Atom, let's take a look at Atom here for John. Just quick analysis, guys. Atom also is one of those cryptos. We've got this ascending channel that I can take out of the way now from the past. Now, same with Atom, guys. It is one of those blockchain projects that is breaking all-time highs. We can expect a lot of volatility in the short term, all depending on what BTC does, because remember, all of the cryptos, 95% of the cryptos get hit. This was the dump from BTC on the 7th of September. All of them get hit. So if BTC does dump below $47,000, then yeah, expect this one to come back down below the all-time high that we created here on the 8th of May. We might see a little bit of volatility until BTC starts stabilizing and pumps again. Then this, I see these projects such as AVAX, Cosmos also having a massive legs up, looking very bullish. I'm just a little bit cautious in the immediate short term. We might see a little bit of volatility to the downside if BTC does lose the $47,000. On which exchange do you trade altcoins? Blue Moon. Well, I trade altcoins on PrimeXBT or on Bybit. These are the main platforms that I use, okay? Especially PrimeXBT now. I use it for day trading, and they have added now ADA, and they've also got the BTC pair, ADA BTC. They've got ADA, they've got DOT now that they've just added, they've got Dogecoin, they have Link, Chainlink against the US dollar, they have Litecoin, Ethereum, BTC eventually, and you use Bitcoin or Ethereum as collateral. I mean, this is a great thing. You can also use USDC or USDT, and you get 50% added to your deposit on PrimeXBT, okay? It's absolutely a great platform. I use it for my day trading, because for swing trading, the fees, in my opinion, are a little bit too high. I prefer using Bybit on for my swing trades. And Bybit, yeah, they got a bunch of altcoins now. They have been adding a lot of altcoins recently. They do have AVAX here, as you can see, AXS, Axie Infinity, MATIC, Doge. They've added a huge amount of cryptos here. ICP also, Internet Computer here on Bybit. So yeah, check it out, guys. Bybit has, I've got a bonus down below. It's $600 at the moment. It was much higher, but they do get those bonus off sometimes. So now you can get up to $600 worth of bonus on Bybit. And Bybit is my favorite for swing trading, because it's the swing trades that you have open are extremely cheap, in my opinion. You can have a swing trade open, and it just might maybe cost you a few dollars to have that trade open. So that's why I use Bybit most of the times for my swing trades. If you're going to have a trade open for 2 or 3 days, yeah, PrimeXBT is fine. I usually use it for day trading. And also the good thing, they have traditional stocks also. They don't have only cryptocurrency, they have traditional stocks also. I like to trade the German stock market. I do the DAX 30, the DAX German stock market, and cryptocurrency. I don't take a look too much at gold. I just take a look at gold or oil for fun. I don't usually trade it because I don't know how to trade those markets. But it also has gold, it has silver, they have all sorts here, and you can use Bitcoin as collateral while you're trading these other markets, guys. Absolutely great platform. Check it out. You get 50% added to your deposit down below. Right, let's take a look at these different cryptos. BTC coming back above 48k. Watch your trade, says Mario. Yes. Possible. Maybe yes, maybe no. I mean, this is the thing. I don't mind. I mean, I was actually expecting the price to come a little bit higher, and this could still happen. Remember, we haven't even touched the 62% Fibonacci retracement. Okay, we got the all-time high here to, sorry, this high to the low. And I would have preferred, I was starting to getting some orders here to short, but I was expecting the price to have a little bit of volatility going to the 49k levels here also, and then I would be adding to my position for the short position. So yeah, I mean, it's very much possible we might be getting, you know, remember we do have a major resistance, might be turning nicely here into support, and we might see the price pumping here for a little bit. Most importantly, I want to see the volume. I want to see a volume. If there's not going to be any selling pressure while we are going down now, I want to see the volume starting to go up here. And if we don't, I might be considering closing my position. This is the moment where I want to see an aggressive move to the downside. Remember, I see this as an A, B, C correction, and this is the moment when you arrive to the C and you roll over. You want to see the price pushing down pretty hard, okay, in the next coming hours. So let's see what is going to happen. Oh, but awesome stream. Keep going, man. Don't get wrecked says, yeah, I've got a typo on the title. Crucial. Oh, yeah. I'll fix that straight away. Bought more DOT. So good. Yeah, DOT is doing absolutely great. It's a great project. It will be breaking all-time highs in the next coming months. Okay, I wouldn't say weeks, but yeah, definitely next coming months. DOT is a great undervalued blockchain project. They've got an insane team. I think it's going to be doing extremely well in the coming months. What's the all-time high here for DOT? All-time high for DOT is, yeah, just around about the $50. So yeah, as soon as DOT starts breaking all-time high, yeah, we could see Polkadot, you know, reaching the $100 in a matter of weeks after breaking the all-time high. Remember, it is also a very, very high. It does have a high market capitalization, so being realistic, it could double or triple from where it is now. I don't see DOT going above $120. That would have to take a market capitalization of over $100, and maybe in this cycle it's not that possible potentially. Maybe in the next cycle going to hundreds of dollars, hundreds of billions of dollars in market capitalization. So you only want to increase your Link and BTC position for long term. Yeah, I'm extremely bullish on Chainlink. Chainlink is my biggest holding. I do see Chainlink potentially hitting $1,000, and this might be, you know, in 2028, 2030. I don't know. It is one of those long-term positions. They have an insane technology, a great team, huge amount of partnerships, and it is very much needed in the real world for DeFi to work. To have decentralized finance, you need to connect the real world data with cryptocurrency. If not, it is not going to be possible. That's why I'm extremely bullish on Chainlink. But yeah, BTC is like having gold. You know, any profits, anything that I usually add to BTC eventually when I speculate with altcoins. That's why I went with Chiliz. I made a profit with Chiliz. I took BTC because when I speculate with altcoins, I take some of my Bitcoin. Okay, I do have like 20-25% of my Bitcoin that I use for speculation, right? I go into altcoins, and if I make a profit, I take it out and put it back into BTC most of the times, and then from that 25%, I might add 5% to Chainlink, because for the long hold, most of my long-term positions is Chainlink, Bitcoin, and Ethereum eventually. But I do have a significant amount of UBT, Unibright. They're going to be in charge of the enterprise. I think I'm extremely bullish on Unibright also. I've got about 6% on my portfolio, I would say, by now on Unibright. Harmony One, I've checked Harmony One already. Claiborne, finally someone who looks at price action. Seems like most of the streamers just blindly look at indicators. Blue Moon, yeah, I mean, exactly. I'm mostly a price action guy. I'm mostly price action. I like Elliott Wave theory a little bit. You know, I mean, if you are an old subscriber, we were calling for this drop, you know, insanely. We did break out from this kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves. I said, guys, we might be seeing a last pump to the upside before we have a severe drop. If you're an old subscriber, you know that this drop was very much, we actually did a live stream with this, and we were saying that it is likely that BTC is going to drop, and we did the drop here live. Cody bro, says Simon. Yeah, let's take a look at Cody. I've been extremely bullish on Cody. This is also one of those cryptos that I did buy a huge bunch when they were about 2 cents. And yeah, I sold at a small profit. But I mean, this is the thing. I'm also a speculator, right? We also speculate. You want to make money. And my long goal is to add to my Bitcoin, because I know Bitcoin is going to be here. And it's going to be super strong in the next coming years against other altcoins, right? In the short term, yeah, altcoins are going to do great, but we do not know which ones are going to really be here in the next 4 or 5 years, because they're all competing, you know, they're all blockchain projects that are competing against each other. Who's going to get the best smart contracts out? Who's going to be the fastest? So they're just projects that are coming out and out and out, and who knows, maybe Cardano is not going to be as successful as they think. Maybe Solana is not going to be good. They're saying that I've been reading now, Solana is extremely centralized. I'm here for the decentralization. I'm not sure you. I hate Binance, because Binance is 100% centralized. There's nothing decentralized about Binance, but there is room in the crypto space for centralization eventually also. It will do well, Binance, but I'm here. I like crypto because of decentralization. And yeah, Binance hasn't got anything decentralized. Andy, thank you so much. Sleeping Golden, thank you. Andy made a great video on how to make 100 every day. Yes, Mark Dutch, thank you. I keep forgetting to say that. Check out, it's just simple strategies, just simple patterns, and yeah, check the video out, guys. I need to leave a link down below. It is actually in the tutorial section down below in the description. No, it's not, but I will be adding it in the tutorial. It's not there at the moment, but check it out in the comment section. Mark Dutch has just posted it. How I make $100 a day. I mean, this is just for the video purpose, but yeah, they're just simple strategies that does happen every single day on the charts that you can take advantage. Check it out, guys. Right, MATIC. Yeah, I've taken a look at MATIC already. Patrick, does PrimeXBT allow non-US users? Yeah, non-US. Yes, exactly. Yes, they do, Govind. Spain rules. Yes, Coins Kid. Thank you. Coins Kid, how are you doing? Andy, thank you so much. Thank you very much for joining. Sleeping Golden. Litecoin, please. Let's take a look at Litecoin. Long time since we haven't checked out Litecoin. Let's check out Litecoin here straight away. Right, Litecoin. Oh, I remember Litecoin had a massive wick because, what was it, Walmart or something? There was some fake news out there that they said, was it Walmart? They were going to accept Litecoin as a meaning of payment. Yeah, totally false news. That's why we had this massive wick on Litecoin. That was absolutely insane. Same thing for Litecoin. If BTC does have that, you know, depending on what BTC does, Litecoin is one of those cryptos that likes to move very, very similar to BTC. So yeah, highly correlated to Bitcoin, also like Bitcoin Cash eventually. Now, Litecoin is getting a heavy support here at the $180. It seems like $180 range is super, super strong here for Litecoin. So I see a little bit of volatility. If BTC does drop below $47,000, potentially hitting $43,000, I think we are going to see a little bit of volatility below this major drop from Litecoin. We might be seeing, you know, $160, $150, and this is where we are going to find a bottom, in my opinion. I don't think Litecoin will be coming down to the 150. It is possible. But if Bitcoin suddenly has a massive pump above $52,000, I see Litecoin going back up to the $220. Very highly correlated to Bitcoin, Litecoin is. So depending on the price action of Bitcoin, I think Litecoin will be having, you know, a drop or a pump depending on what Bitcoin does. Now is the moment I want to see Bitcoin dropping, like I mentioned. If we start seeing high volume here, you know, with pumps, I'm going to be a little bit cautious with my position. Depending on what Bitcoin does. Right, let me go through the comments here quickly. Coins Kid, how are you doing? Check out Coins Kid YouTube channel, absolutely great. I've been checking you out, really awesome stuff. Lotex, please, what is this cryptocurrency? It says 2 feet shorter. Lotex, what is this cryptocurrency? Yeah, I didn't see. Yeah, no, this one doesn't exist. Yay, tell us some other 2-cent 5x to leverage fund to my BTC, to buy BTC. Coins Kid sent me here. Coins Kid sent me here. Wow, absolutely great. Thank you. Coins Kid, thank you very much for your amazing support. We have to do a collaboration or something at some point. Absolutely great. I really like your channel also. Say something about MATIC, says Vikash. MATIC, yeah, we talked about MATIC before in the live stream, and MATIC is just in between two important levels now, which is the $1.50 and the $1.20. MATIC needs to break $1.70, and then it's going to be extremely bull mode here for MATIC. I have a lot of resistance zones here on MATIC. $1.70 is a major resistance that we need to break. Also very, very volatile, guys. Check out what MATIC has done right over here. You know, absolutely insane, the volatility here on MATIC. I don't usually trade MATIC because of the insane volatility. The movements that it has is absolutely insane. The good thing about MATIC, you know, it does look like it has found a kind of a short-term double bottom here. But like BTC, we have a lot of volume here to the downside. I do see this as an ABC correction, all depending now on the volume. You know, we might see another retest at the $1.20. It is very, very likely, in my opinion. Lotex, yeah, Lotex. What is Lotex? I do not see it here on CoinGecko. So yeah, if it's not on CoinGecko, yeah. Lotex, what is this cryptocurrency? Yeah, we do not have any data here on TradingView. Sorry. BTC pump back up. Yeah, BTC is pumping a little bit here. Not too much. Walmart, yeah, Walmart said they were accepting Litecoin. This was totally fake news. BTC pump, yeah, it's not, guys, this is not a huge pump. It's just a little bit of a, I mean, on the 15-minute chart, red volume is winning, right? We've got the volume here. Red volume is higher. On this drop, red volume is higher. It is time for the bulls now. Are the bulls going to push? It seems like the volume here on the 50-minute is low. So what is likely here in the short term? This might be pushing down. We need to take a look at the volume. This is the thing. Volume here, green to the upside. Okay, this is good, good, good. As soon as we start, you know, we're having a round formation here. The bulls are not fighting this level, which was the $48,400. And now, yeah, volume was going down, volume was going up while we were pushing down. So this is a clear sign, in my opinion, that bears are in control in the immediate short term. In the immediate short term now. We did find we are rolling over here, as you can see. So now, unless the bulls can break at least this lower high, which is at 48,170, it is bearish in the short term. Coins Kid was here. Yay, Coins Kid, thank you for the support. Coin Kid sent me here. Thank you, Coin Kid. Thank you very much. If you appreciate Andy's TA on your favorite coins, thank him by hitting that like button. Yes, thank you very much, Mark. Absolutely insane support from you. Thank you very much. Right, let me go quickly here through the comment section, guys. I'm losing here the comments. Please don't spam the chat, guys. Yes, says Mark Dutch. Can we long keep USDT now? Devil, I mean, I've been here long enough in the cryptocurrency space. I've seen so much FUD with USDT and nothing has happened. So I think you are okay. I actually hold USDC. I do not. I hold USDT on the platform, trading platforms, Bybit. I don't hold. I hold much more USDC than USDT. ICP. Let's take a look at ICP here quickly for somebody in the comment section. What's going on with ICP? Not looking extremely great in the short term. Let me just get these descending wedges out of the way. They have broken already. Get these descending wedges out of the way. Right, ICP broke a major support level from these higher lows. As you can see, we broke down on the 7th and we got highly resistance from it. As you can see there, long consolidation on the 4-hourly. Now the good thing on ICP is that we are having a very good support here at the $53 range. We did have nice support here in the past, bouncing several times here as support. Now if we did lose this level, it's not going to be looking good in the short term. I think if we did lose this level, at some point we would be finding a double bottom and then breaking resistance. But yeah, all depending on BTC. Look how ICP got hit on the 7th of September. Also, massive drop here. Also on the 7th of September, going from $80 all the way down to $53. That was an insane drop here on ICP. Over 34% drop in a day, guys. So yeah, stay cautious. It looks like we are finding a kind of floor. Or depending on what BTC does, if we drop this from this support, it's going to be heavy resistance. That might be a quick scalp opportunity. If we do drop with volume, this is going to be a heavy resistance because it's been heavy support. Okay. Hi, any thoughts on Hex and Pulse Chain? Yeah, I mean, Hex, I think it is the best performing cryptocurrency that has been in the history, especially in the short term. Okay, obviously Bitcoin might have been because of the price that it is now, but in the short term, you know, in the last 2 years, Hex has been the best performing cryptocurrency there's ever been. I don't like, doesn't mean I don't like, I haven't done much research on Hex, but I know it has got to do something with locking your cryptos and you don't have access for 6 months or something like that. I've read some really, you know, dodgy things about Hex, but it, you know, the price is absolutely, has been exploding. Hex used to be, you know, yeah, just you know, a quarter of a cent back in July of 2020. This has made insane gains, over 1000x in about a year or so. It's absolutely insane. Best performing cryptocurrency there has been. Is it a legit project? I don't know. I haven't done my research on this. A lot of people, a lot of haters, especially you know, influencers, but I think they haven't done their proper research like me. I don't have my opinion. I can see the chart, and the chart is absolutely booming, guys. We did make some analysis on Hex, and it's been pretty legit also with the support and resistance breakouts, as you can see here. You know, heavy resistance breakout, bouncing into resistance, turning it into support, also breaking resistance right over here, turning it into support again. Yeah, I think Hex is just going to continue up. We might have a smaller, a little bit more retracement and then continue to the upside. But yeah, best performing crypto for the last year, I'll tell you that. People will get a copy of their Hex on the Pulse chain as pHex, right? Thanks a lot. You're welcome. Somebody wanted you to know about LOTX, and we determined it didn't exist, but IOTX does. Yeah, okay, it must have been that one. I did take a look at IOTX before. And yeah, IOTX, I think we'll be finding a bottom. Okay, we did have a massive pump on IOTX. Check out the huge amount of volume with this massive pump. Now we're just creating a consolidation. I think, you know, potentially we are going to come below, a little bit below the 62% golden pocket. We have done already. I think 78% would be the ultimate low. With this huge amount of volume, it is very, very likely that we will be finding a bottom at some point here very, very soon and start pumping, because yeah, the buying pressure has been much higher. I don't think this huge amount of millions that have gone into this this cryptocurrency, they're not going to sell their crypto at this moment. I think they might be buying in at this potential level. It wouldn't make sense going below here the 3 cents for IOTX. It wouldn't make any sense. I think this is time that we'll be finding a bottom here and then start pumping. VeChain prediction. My VeChain prediction by the end of the cycle is between 50 cents and 75 cents. Realistic price prediction. People are calling for $1, above $1. I think we're not going to reach the $1 this year or next year for the end of the cycle for VeChain. I'm expecting VeChain to do extremely well though, after breaking the $15 range, sorry, the 15 cent range, because we have a major resistance point here on VeChain, just above the 15 cent. Now, as soon as VeChain breaks this major resistance, it's going to be looking pretty good. We were talking about this huge potential double bottom. Okay, now it might be a huge kind of inverse head and shoulder, right? But yeah, the measured move, the projected move from this potential pump here, breaking the 15.5 cents, would be taking us above the 22 cent level. Right. Strax, please. You are good in technical analysis. Tell us your experience and where you learned. Basically, I got, very basic technical analysis, and I've done all sorts, guys. I've done, Ichimoku Cloud, I've done Heikinashi candles, I've done Bollinger Bands, I've done all of that, and they're just a headache. They just really are a headache, because one says a bullish thing in the 1 hourly, another one bearish on 4 hourly, and then another one in other indicators are, indicate something, the other way round. So one is bullish, one's bearish. So basically, I just take a look at RSI for bullish bearish divergence. It is pretty cool. I like it. Basically, I got technical analysis from John Murphy. I've read that book. You can get also technical analysis for dummies. It is from the dummies section. It is absolutely great. Check it out. Yeah, technical analysis for dummies. If you are new to technical analysis of the markets, technical analysis for dummies is a very, very good book. Very, very simple technical analysis. It's just what I use. And then obviously technical analysis from John Murphy is the Bible of technical analysis. They've got all sorts in there. So yeah, check it out. BTC 48 having a decent pump now. Having a little bit of a pump. So yeah, I'll be a little bit cautious now, all depending on what type of price action we have in the next coming hours. I will be a little bit cautious, okay, with this. When we have this kind of situation here, and this is a rollover point, we want to see the bears fighting, with a lot of volume. Like I said, if we start dancing around here for a few hours, I think I'm going to close my short position. I want to see aggressive price action to the downside here in the coming hours. If we do not see aggressive price action, then yeah, I'll be closing my position, because this is giving time. The bears are giving time to the bulls to step in and have a massive pump. Keep an eye on your own trade. Yeah, exactly. I mean, my trade is, currently I was just dancing around in between. I'm break even at this moment. I was over $1,000 in a profit just half an hour ago. TA based on price action is the best. Blue Moon, yeah, exactly. Yeah, TA on price action is the best, especially volume. I take a look a lot at volume. Volume is very important for me for my trading analysis. Hi, what about LENA token? Let's take a look at LENA token here. What have we got for LENA token? Zoom out on the daily. We haven't got too much data here on LENA. LENA currently at 5 cents. Is this the? Let's take a look here. Is this the crypto that we're talking about? LENA. I think this must be the crypto. We did do some analysis on LENA, and yeah, let's take a look at the 4 hourly here quickly. It was looking pretty good, pretty bullish, because we had, lower lows and then higher low right over here, which was looking bullish. And this is, once we broke these lower highs, then it was looking pretty bullish. We broke this major support range right over here, this resistance, sorry. As soon as we broke it here nicely, we had a bounce and then came back up, retested the highs and didn't manage to break it. We formed kind of a M pattern, double top, and this is when we lost this major support, as you can see. Right, these are good shorting opportunities when you have such a decent support range turning into resistance with a massive breakout right over here. Then yeah, this is a moment to short. As you can see, we break out of this range and then retest and come back down. I mean, the thing about this is that we do not have any volume on this breakout. I mean, this was a domino effect, I think, on all of the cryptos. If BTC has a massive drop, then eventually, you know, most of them are having that drop too. But there's no volume at all, which is pretty rare here. That's why, yeah, I don't trade these cryptos actually. GALA also, Andy says, John, let's take a look at GALA. Yeah. I'm a bigger fan, and I believe your channel would definitely be very big real soon. Thank you, James. I'll be taking a look at I've checked out Algorand already, I think. Have I checked out Algorand? Probably not. Algorand is looking very, very bullish. Smashed out from the all-time highs. It is also a very good blockchain project. It is going to have its hype. All-time highs here from February was the $1.80. And yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty good. A little bit choppy at the moment, but I think it just needs a consolidation before we start pumping. Remember, guys, when these blockchain projects enter price discovery, yeah, AVAX is going to go really crazy in my opinion. This one is also, remember Solana, remember ADA, once they broke the all-time highs, they were going absolutely crazy to the upside. Galax US dollar. Right, let's take a look at this one. What is a Galax? Is it Galax? Galax USDT. 1 second. On Qcoin. Wow, this one's gone absolutely crazy, hasn't it? What is this cryptocurrency? I have no. There's hardly any data here. But yeah, what do you want me to say about this? This is going absolutely crazy. Would I say buy here? No, absolutely not. I would wait for a nice retracement at some point. What is this cryptocurrency? GALA. Right, let's take a look at this one here. It's gone absolutely insane. I have no idea what this cryptocurrency is. But it's done over a 100x, this one. Over a 100x in about 9 months. So absolutely insane. GALA Games. Oh, is it? It's got to do with the gaming industry. So, but no analysis on this. This one's just going absolutely parabolic. GALA is designed to power the GALA Games ecosystem to support gaming reimagined to benefit creators and players. Check it out. I'm not going to go through the blockchain, through the project, sorry, but it might be, you know, it's going absolutely insane. Super parabolic. This was totally unpredictable because it's just gone parabolic since the 12th or since the 13th of September. Just gone absolutely mad. Yeah, Binance listing, right? It's a gaming coin and it's gone on the Binance exchange. So I think that must have been the hype. You can get it on Binance now. So this has been the pump, but we do not have any data here to do any technical analysis eventually. Guys, this is going to be it. Make sure to check out, you know, PrimeXBT. Remember, I've got an insane bonus down below, 50% added to your deposit if you use my link in the description. I've also got a tutorial, so make sure to check it out. Also, check out the Bitcoin Sensors website. Okay, we've got the latest news and technical analysis here, so you can check it out. The link is down below, totally free information. The latest news, technical analysis. We've got guides here on how to buy, how to trade Bitcoin. So check it out, guys. Thank you. I will be doing a live stream again tomorrow. We'll be checking out what has happened. I'll be updating you with Bitcoin and Ethereum eventually, also before doing the live stream. Thank you. Remember to check out the Telegram group. We've got an alerts channel. We've got also a community channel down below. I do go in there sometimes and talk to the community. So make sure to check it out. The link is down below in the description. Thank you very much. everyone, and I will see you in the next one. I'll be doing another live stream to connect with the community. If I didn't read your comment, I'm sorry. I will try and read it tomorrow. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Go in there sometimes and